Hello guys, so we are starting the daily analysis here on silver chart, the daily time frame. What we can see from yesterday was a very nice bearish drop, closing almost a candle without a bottom wick. So at the moment we will keep looking only for short positions since the market is still showing us the bearish momentum is keep on going to the downside. Our target for the day will be that fair value gap extreme over here, which will be our final target, and after it we will be looking for that small fair value gap here on the daily time frame, which will be the next target of interest for us to see how the price will react from it. The 4-hour time frame, what we can see over here is a very solid drop to the downside, then kind of a consolidating phase over here during late New York and Asia open of that day. With that candle over here, we have a nice push to the upside. We are testing that order block over here on the daily time frame, and from now on we are seeing some kind of a reaction from it. So we will be looking for short positions. Like we can see over here, we swept the Asia session highs, and here we've made an SMT with gold, which at the moment is giving us a chance to have a short position over there on gold, but we have to check it out in a minute. Before that, what we can see is we have a very nice structure. So until we are trading below that zone over here, we are for sure bearish for today. If we invert it, then we don't have a trade. For we to get a bullish bias, we will have to disrespect that order block here on the daily time, on the 4-hour time frame. Until then, we are for sure or bearish, or if we invert that zone, we just don't have a trade. What we can see on gold chart is a very solid push from yesterday, making that zone over here an order block, which is tested here on the daily time frame. Our target for the day will be those two equal lows over here, and for the next days will be that extreme over here if we do not have a solid inversion from here on. The 4-hour time frame, what we can see over here, we have a consolidating phase. Finally, we get the push out to the downside yesterday with that big 4-hour candle, and we've left behind that fair value gap here on the 4-hour time frame, which at the moment should act as a support for the price and not be inverted at any point. The hourly time frame, what we can see at the moment is we are at that order block here on the 1-hour time frame, which at the moment should be respected as we saw in that candle over here. We have an SMT with Asia session highs, which at the moment is not pushed. We're gonna see if that keeps on and be like that, or we will push above it and take it out. Until we are trading below it, we will be looking for a structure on the 50-minute chart. If we close a candle like this, that will be our swing low, which should be moved below, so we can have a market structure shift. And if we have a good volume after it, making a fair value gap over here, retest of the fair value gap will be our entry criteria to take a short position. If we sweep the Asia session highs, then we'll be looking for that swing high over here to make an SMT, since on silver we are far away from it. Here we are a little bit closer. So if we sweep the Asia session highs, then we will be looking for that swing high over here. Until we are not swept, waiting for a market structure shift to the downside with a fair value gap we can use for an entry. Either that swing low if it makes a swing low over here, or that one over here. The daily time frame on Euro USD chart, what we can see over here is we've came back into the range, either to test it or just to keep on arranging in here. We've tested that order block on the daily time frame, and we've closed a little bit bullish. The 4-hour time frame, at the moment, we've inverted that fair value gap, which is the first sign that the price is not in a perfect condition, but we are still respecting that fair value gap over here on the daily time frame, on the 4-hour time frame. So until we invert it, we will be still looking for a bullish price action with a little bit of lower probability trades for sure in that zone. What we will be looking for is a manipulation below our execution lows to be taken out, and from there maybe look for some kind of a position to the upside. We can also look for shorts, but it's not that perfect scenario since the daily is still bullish, the 4-hour is kind of bullish but still bullish, and the hour time frame at the moment is shifting to a bullish price action if we close a candle like this. So at the moment we will be looking only for bullish price action, either a sweep of Asia session lows or later into the day London lows with the New York open. Pound, same exact thing as on pound chart. We have that daily fair value gap over here, which is at the moment tested, and then we are starting a reaction from the 4-hour time frame. What we can see over here, not the best scenario since we've dropped aggressively. We've made that fair value gap over here. We've made that fair value gap over here, and we've swept the lows over here, closing candle below it, which made the market structure shift to the downside at that moment, making that green candle over here an order block as well. So on the 4-hour, it looks like we are kind of shifting bearish. The daily is for sure bullish. The hourly time frame at the moment is kind of in a strange situation, but at the moment we will keep on looking only for bullish price action. The only way we will shift bearish only on pound is if we have a solid push and a structure here on the hourly time frame shifting us to a bearish one, then we might be looking for some kind of a short situation. But until then, we will be looking for a sweep of edge session lows and a push to the upside. And if we don't have a situation like this, then we just won't have any trades for today. Target, if we start pushing to the upside, will be that fair value gap here, the small one. And for euro, if we start pushing to the upside, our target will be that zone over here. That will be it for today, guys.